Good evening. I just woke up from a post-Christmas coma nap, and let's do a funny story about Miss Lucy. Lucy here. Meow. Anywho's, I tried to get this into a 60-second video, and it just wasn't working. Since all my shit has been like dark, depressing, or whatever, let's talk a funny story about how this cat was a top secret in my house with my late husband for a year. So, my mom came into town because I was having my oldest son, and my husband was deployed. Her dog had come with her, and the dog had to be fixed to stay with us on post. So I took her to my clinic, and we got her fixed. I'm sitting in the back seat breastfeeding my son, and she comes out and hands me her purse. I'm like, why? What is this? And then her purse started moving, and it was this bitch right here. This little, I love you. Don't look at me like that. Okay. Anyway, so she starts moving inside the purse. Little kitten Lucy. Lucy Purrrrr. Lucille Ball. Because she's a spicy redhead. Anyway, so my mom goes, well, Diva needs to have her own pet. Everybody else has their own pet. And I'm like, I don't want to have this conversation with my husband while he's deployed. Because he's going to say no, even though he was a cat person and he attracted them. So for those 6 months that he was gone... and then the 6 months after he had gotten home, he was just completely oblivious to the fact that there was a cat in the house. Like, they had met a couple times in the hallway and stuff, but he didn't realize that it wasn't our other cat, Tiger. Even though Tiger is a brindle, like, black spot. And their personalities are hella different. Like, Miss Lucy here, she's a spicy redhead. Okay? And my husband said that, they had a love-hate relationship, emphasis on hate. And he was so upset because the cat would not love him. And it's taken a lot for her to love me. She is a firecracker. But man, does she love Diva. Well, anyway, so he legit had no idea that there was another cat in the house. And when he finally met Lucy, he was like, Dal! Do we have another fucking cat? Did you leave the door open? To which I was like, no, this cat's been here. This is Diva's cat. We've had this cat for a while. And I was like, yeah, we've had this cat for a while. Like, here's pictures of her and little baby Wiggleworm. Did you really not notice that there was another cat in this house for an entire year? So then he made it his mission to get the cat to love him. And of course, you know about cats. The more you try to pressure them to love you, the more that they don't love you. And Miss Lucille, Lucy Purrrr, is a spastic cuddler. And that was, like 4 or 5 years ago. 6 years ago. Been 6 years. Damn, girl. To clarify a few things about Miss Lucy, because I know I didn't give all the details in the first video. That's not Lucy, that's S'mores. We found her pokey hunting one day. Anyway, so Miss Lucy, it's not that I lied or I didn't lie to him ever about not having the cat. I just neglected to actually give details on, hey, we have a new cat in the house. And Diva was like 5 at the time. So I know she did not stop talking about this cat. She was so excited. She had a kitten. It was her kitten. It lived in her room. She loved this cat. But I'm guessing that Black Batman thought she was talking about a doll or something. Because at the time, again, 5-year-old Diva, whoo, girl could talk a mile a minute. And when he got back from deployment, again, didn't hide her. They met a couple times in the hallway, but he probably thought it was a figment of his imagination or that it was Tiger. I can't move my foot. She's getting it. Ma'am, could you not?